All right. Cyrus here one more time. The head stories of every day of Iran, like the past 3 days. A lot of different things happen in my country, and I couldn't really make any video about the things that I wanted to because I couldn't just do it. I mean, like all the motivation that I had for making video just disappeared because while you're in Iran and everything that you can see here happening, you just can't do it. So under some suspicious circumstances, potentially due to police brutality, a 22-year-old Iranian woman named Mahsa just died, and there are a lot of protests all over the country. And the thing is that when I was a little kid, I started learning English, and I just grew up in a different culture. But while you're an Iranian and you're living in this country, you can't really be something different than yourself. While something like this happening every day, you see and you hear a lot of bad news. Potentially, people are dying in the street, and they're protesting for their own rights. And I don't know if you know about Iran or not, but there are a lot of policies in my country which are not really that updated. They belong to a lot of years ago and belong to the official religion in my country. So this news all about hijab rule, and you can see, for instance, in Financial Times magazine, they say Iran's conservative woman showing backlash over reinforcement of hijab rules. So this girl died because he hadn't a very standard hijab based on religion in country, official religion, Islam. And police just did something suspicious, as we have on Google, that this girl just died. Well, she was only 22-year-old. And I don't know if you follow this news or not, but this is really sad. Kind of like all over the country, they just put a lot of hashtag, like hashtag mahsa amini for the for the being that actually she died. And a lot of people outside of Iran are actually trying to do something about it. I don't know. Only a hijab, only a piece of cloth on your hair is gonna save humanity in Iran, and that's kind of like stupid to even think about it and to even talk about. I don't know. It's like there's some topics in the world that I think while I'm talking about them, it shows that how stupid the idea is, and it actually lowered my identity, my IQ, that even I try to think about it. But even though you're not, I mean, like imagine if you're going to some funeral and maybe it is not related to people that you love, but while you're in it, you cannot be happy because the whole environment is sad. And this is what's actually happening in Iran. And some very funny things happened. That Iranian president went to New York about 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken, and he was talking about the freedom of speech and the freedom of act in the whole nation. And we're actually facing such a thing in Iran. This is kind of like not very okay to even have it. So we're dealing with something like this. You can Google it yourself and you can see it yourself. Kind of like every single corner in the world now is concerned with this news. And I don't know, a lot of bad things happening to women in Iran. I mean, imagine that there are a lot of bad things happening to women all around the world, and in Iran is 10 times worse. All right, I think that's it. That's it for now. I don't know if I can keep up making videos and uploading because we faced an internet shutdown by the government to actually close the story of protesting and stuff like that, to not let people to have some power over the government. And because of that, I cannot even upload my videos fine. But what can I say? Anti-regime protests intensify after death of mahsa amini. Like, you can just go and watch this yourself. Even I cannot click on them because my internet does not work in a good condition. And I don't know. A 22-year-old Kurdish woman from the northwestern city of Saqqez died in hospital on Friday after spending 3 days in coma. I mean, like, very, very sad stories. All right. See you later, guys.